Good evening to all of you. Shabbat Shalom and welcome to our service.
Our opening song this evening is going to be Olam Chesed Yibaneh. The words to the song can be found in the email you received today with the information about services. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, we will build a world of kindness. We will build a world of love. And these days, we need all the reminders we can get that we can do this together. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Dai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Dai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai.
We welcome Shabbat now with the kindling of the Shabbat candles. I invite you to turn on your virtual prayer books to page 20. If you're using the actual prayer book, page 120. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light. So may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We turn now in our virtual prayer books to page 34 as we continue with Zamru Ladonai.
Zamru Ladonai bechinor, bechinor b'kol zimra, b'chatzotzrot v'kol shofar. Hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai, Yiram hayamim lo, tevel v'yoshbeva, teharod yimcha uchav yachad, harim yiraneinu, Yiram hayamim lo, tevel
Lecha Dodi is found on page 38.
Ya la 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 lecha dodi, ya la 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 likrat kala, ya la 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 penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekavla, ya la 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 lecha dodi, ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 penei Shabbat nekavla. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad v'yishmi'anu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo tiferet v'litila ya la la ya la 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 lecha dodi ya la 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 likrat kala ya la 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 penei Shabbat nekavla likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi makor haveracha merosh mikedem nesucha sofa sebemachshava tefila ya la la ya la 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 lecha dodi ya la 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 likrat kala ya la 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 penei Shabbat nekavla Hitoreri Hiva orech Kumiori Uri Shir Daberi Kevod Adonai Alayich Nigla Ya la la ya la 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 lecha dodi ya la 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 likrat kala ya la 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 penei Shabbat nekavla Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha ובצולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה יאי לי לי יאללה לה 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 לחדדי יאללה לה 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 לקראת חלה יאללה לה 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 פני שבת פני
continue now with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 44 of the virtual prayer book.
Yitkada v'yikada shemei rabba Belma divarach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayei chon u'vyomei chon Uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala bagala Uvizman kariv Ve'imeru Amen Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam ulal me'amaya Yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal Shemei dekucha berichu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran belma ve'imeru Amen.
Let us now rise for the Baruch Hu, the call to worship, page 46.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma patech she'arim, u'bidvana meshanei itim, u'machalif et azmanim u'meseder et kochavim, b'mishmarateim barakia kiritzono, b'rayom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, u'ma'avir yom u'mevi layla, u'mavdil bein yom u'vein layla, Adonai tzavaot shemo. El Chai v'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaMa'ariv Aravim.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha avta, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
You may be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue now on page 57. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it's eternally Egypt, that there's a better place, a promised land, and the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together, singing yai la la la, la 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 la, yai la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, yai la la la, la la. Moshe uMiriam לפניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים. זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Singing ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la.
Page 61. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, v'kol amo Yisrael, v'Yerushalayim.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
We rise now for the tefillah, page 64.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chaste Avot v'Imahot, Umevii Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayei HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim, Umatir Hasurim, Umekayim Emunato Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit Umchaya, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atal hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
You may be seated as we continue on page 73. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu ve'amcha Yisrael utefilatam be'ahava tekabel utei leratzon tamid utei leratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha. Baruch atah Adonai shotecha levadecha v'yirah navod she'otecha levadecha v'yirah.
We continue on page 77. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, u'lecha na'eh lehodot.
V'tov Nasim Leolam.
We pray these very important words together on page 79. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. Make contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamivarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. We join together now as we turn in our virtual prayer books to page 271. We ask for God's healing on our country and on all those who are ill, those who are caring for the ill, and those grieving. Page 271.
Before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi shebeirach imoteinu mekor habracha. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We pause now for a moment of silent prayer.
Be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my Redeemer. Yehu leratzon imrei fi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai Tzuri v'goli. Adonai Tzuri v'goli.
In my first year of rabbinic school at the Hebrew Union College in Jerusalem, my class toured Israel extensively. The Sinai Desert was then within the borders of the Jewish state, and our intention was to travel there with a stop at St. Catherine's Monastery, allegedly the home of the burning bush and located at Mount Sinai, where the Israelites received the Ten Commandments. We took our places in the tour bus and began our journey south. At our first stop, the tour guide approached me and asked if I had brought a hat. He said that I would need it to protect myself from the daytime sun and from the cold desert nights. I told him that I did not have a hat. Walking up to the little Bedouin shop where we had stopped, he picked up a keffiyeh, an Arab headdress, and said, "Buy this." Then he showed me how to use it. Wear it like this during the day, and at night, he said, wear it like this, and it will protect you from the cold air and the insects. It literally became my security blanket and helped me survive the huge fluctuations in daily temperatures. Our ancestors, as we learned in this week's Torah portion, were fortunate to have a similar security blanket as they traveled through the wilderness. According to the biblical text in Numbers, Israel in the day was guided by a cloud that hovered over the tent of testimony, and at night by a pillar of fire that offered them solace and security. The book of Exodus adds that neither the pillar of cloud by day nor the pillar of cloud, the fire at night, left its place in front of the people. We have always understood the cloud and the fire as symbols of God's presence. But why these symbols? God could have used more burning bushes. Divine messengers could have been utilized, as had been done for Abraham and Sarah. So why now do we have these symbols, the fire and the cloud, as the Israelites make their way to the promised land? We know metaphorically that the trek through the wilderness served to ready the children of Israel to take possession of the land. No longer would they have a cloud to guide them or a fire to provide nighttime security. These symbols disappear when the Israelites finally settle the land. But in these symbols, the Israelites learned critical lessons that would help them formulate a national identity. Clouds can serve as a sign of hope, providing water for the cultivation of crops, but they can also be destruction when the rain is out of control, decimating crops and increasing hunger. Fire is indeed reassuring when we are cold and preparing food, but out of control, uncontained, it can be destructive, immediately consuming all that we value. The Torah comes to teach us an important lesson, as we human beings are hardly different from the qualities found in the clouds and in fire. We can be helpful and caring and considerate, literally saving the lives of others, but we can also be insensitive, inhumane, and inhospitable, and commit heinous acts that take the lives of others. We can use our power to lift others up or hold them down. We can be humble or we can humiliate. We can be attentive or we can be apathetic. Sinai had already happened, and the laws given there would prove critical in protecting society. But our sages understood that good legislation alone does not make a society function properly. Much of the well-being of society is determined by the attitudes and feelings circulating in our heads. This is precisely why the children of Israel were prepared for independence with the cloud and fire. It is not the laws we have, but the power of how we think that makes or breaks societies. Some protection may come from laws, but real protection comes to a society in how we perceive and feel about each other. As the Israelites developed their own identity and social consciousness, they learned to recognize that real security comes not from what is over their heads, but from what is in their heads. We can in no way ignore what is happening around us. Protests continue, expressing the horrific way in which George Floyd died. A reminder that racism is persistent and pervasive in American life. Some might ask, what more can we do? We already have laws against racial discrimination. We have the Civil Rights Act of 1964, prohibiting discrimination in employment. We have laws that require equal treatment for credit applications and in education and housing and voting. These laws are important and essential in building a fair and just society, but they cannot change what a person feels in his or her head. The Talmud preserves an interesting observation made by King David. David said, "There are three distinguishing marks of this nation, the Jewish people. They are merciful, they are shamefaced, and they perform acts of kindness." Whoever has these three distinguishing marks is fit to cleave to this nation. Those who lack these qualities, however, are unfit to be part of the Jewish people. David understood that if we are to create a society that is safe for all, we must be able to relate to each other with mercy, be able to feel shame when we have done wrong, and be kind and compassionate and considerate. We can never have a peaceful society. We can never be at one with each other, regardless of legislation, if we feel hatred in our hearts toward those who look differently than we do, or worship differently, or dress differently. I have a dream, Dr. Martin Luther King said, that my 4 children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. We will end racism when, with the content in our head, we truly believe that every single person of every single color and every single religion is a unique person capable of greatness and deserving of mercy. If we want a better America, then every single person will have to understand that others want to be treated with the same kindness, compassion, empathy, and opportunity that they do. If we want to recognize our full potential as a nation, then we will have to gain the ability to feel ashamed that we as Americans have not yet learned how to live harmoniously and respectfully with each other. Laws do protect us, but they will never change the content of our character. If we really want a security blanket, if we care about the future of our country and the fate of all our citizens, then we need the courage to change what is in our heads. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. We have just a couple of announcements to share with you this evening. I would like to remind you, tomorrow morning, Saturday at 10:30 a.m., via Zoom, there will be a musical minyan, and the information has been emailed to the congregation, so you'll have the meeting number and the password. Also, as you know, I will be retiring from the rabbinate next summer, and you all have received a postcard in the mail. Hopefully, if you haven't received it yet, you will receive it soon. And this is providing all of you an opportunity to go online, answer a survey about what you would like to, the information you would like to impart to the Rabbi Search Committee. So take a moment when you can. The email address is on the card. If you would like to do this by paper, please contact Lynn at the temple, and she will make sure that your voice can be heard. Let us turn now to our concluding prayers. The Aleinu is found in our virtual prayer books on page 300. Will you please rise?
אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You may be seated. A reading before the Kaddish. It is a fearful thing to love what death can touch, a fearful thing to love, hope, dream, to be, and to lose. A thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me, your word was gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing, love, a holy thing to love, what death has touched. At this sacred moment of our Shabbat worship, we think longingly and lovingly of Sue Coughlin, Joseph Gross, Michelle Hamilton, and Sarah Levitan, all taken from us during recent days and weeks. We name two at this time, those whose yahrzeits, the anniversary of whose passing occurs, as on this Shabbat we recall Naomi Barron, Milton Sarowski, Stanley Dolgen, Joseph Featherman, Gerald Feldstein, Dr. Burl Fine, Dina W. Friedman, Arnold Goldman, Ida Goldman, Robert Greenwald, Max L. Harper, Mary Horwitz, Joseph Jacobs, Martha Jacoby, Julian M. Kaplan, Linda Krakoff, Ben R. Lakin, Esther Levi, Leonard Lozier, Ann M. Mazza, Naomi G. Rapport, Marilyn Reinstein, Ethel Romanoff, Jack Romanoff Jr., Sam L. Siegel, Gary Sloan, Sarah F. Steinem, Abe H. Stockstill, Fayette Tolson, Blossom Romanoff Truhaft, Anna Van Balen, Sadie S. Wapner, Phyllis Weinstein, and Marlene Wiseman. Let us turn now in our virtual prayer books to page 312 as we rise to sanctify the name of God with the words of the Kaddish. Yitkadav v'yitkadash shemei rabbah b'yalma divrach hirutei b'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayechu beit Yisrael ba'agalah v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yit hadar v'yit alev v'yit halal shemei dekud shah barihu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata dush b'chata v'nechamata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, give comfort to all who are bereaved, here and everywhere. Together we say, amen.
Our closing song this evening can be found on page 359, Lo Alecha, page 359. It is not your duty to complete the work. neither are you free to desist from it.
Before we say Shabbat Shalom, let us turn now in our prayer books to page 23 as we all join together in the Kiddush and Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron la'maaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'achava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
We join together in the Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.